Actually, didn't grand. You can see that she's drinking water because she's fire, so she's cooling off. The crew is back again. You know what's up? New week, new podcast. The Madhouse podcast is back again. In the middle is my nigga, my homie, the Irish. My far right is the
Your
black
queen
one.
Black.
The queen black, as she said. And me, I'm Khutšo Matlamela.
Our host.
Not with the most, just the best. So last week at the 13, there was an incident to come where a mother killed her son and apparently the son's girlfriend. I don't know if you live in now.
I have.
Before we talk, can I read the story?
No, before that, we all know Mukomeni, like the most brutal stuff we've ever seen in Mobotoko. So, yeah.
Are you done? Okay. So the story goes like this. The crime happened in Mukomeni, Mashaga, the 13th February 2025. Now, 12 minutes to 10 p.m. Right? The complaint, necessary. The deceased, Khutšo, remembrance, born 1999, Kahodiabo 9, is son of the suspect, victim of attempted murder. Now, Lady Munwa, estimated age plus or minus 16 years, a girlfriend to the deceased. Description of offense.
Once again, give a summary to will unpack as...
The problem is so I cannot give the summary. I just have to read it all.
Okay, can I continue?
From description of
I think
offense.
From where?
Description of offense.
Oh, description of the offense. It is alleged that the suspect called the station and notified the CSC commander she shot her son with an official firearm. So it's the mother. The mother is calling from home. After the incident.
A phone sergeant.
Okay. But the CSC member, SGT Muteta and SGT Ranelani, went to the scene of the crime together with detective members stand on by. Why does it get into? Yeah.
So what's up?
On arrival at the scene, the suspect, SGT Mateja, was inside the house. The firearm was on top of the table, 6 rounds in the magazine, and 1 chamber. Inside the other room, there was a boy known as Khutšo Sateche, who was lying dead with a bullet wound on his head. This Khutšo was holding a butcher knife on the right of his hand. On the corner of the same room, there was a lady who was crying, bleeding heavily, and having bullet wounds on the chin to the head. And that one is the girlfriend. She was also shot.
Oh, alive.
From then, from that, she was still alive. From Kamkhobala.
Oh, she's alive. She's still she's alive. Mara Khutšo is dead by now. Okay, and the suspect alleged that there was an argument at home which led to the son of the suspect to take a knife and threaten to stab the mother. So that is Khutšo. Therefore, she took her own official firearm and shot her son. 5 empty cartridges and 2 projectiles were found on the scene. The EMS were summoned to the scene and certified Khutšo's death. The other victim, African female Naledi Mono, was conveyed to Botoko Hospital by ambulance for further treatment. The motive of shooting the victim, Naledi, is unknown. This Naledi is alleged to be Khutšo's girlfriend. This is yet another shocking story. You remember last time what happened in Kamotaki?
The one who got
that were missing and then her body was butchered. So it's yet I don't know. You think I'm going to chat?
A question. So continuing Aya hospital, did she die at the hospital?
Yes, she died at the hospital. But when she got there, she was alive.
But
allegedly. On the chin. I don't know, but another won't do away.
To answer your question in BlaQ again, we cannot say Mukume had a problem because of the situations that we, young one who got her parts, whatever. And this one, there are two different situations. That girl, it's not from Mukume.
Like, do you like, but from Mukume?
Let me explain. That girl in Lojela, I deal like what from Mukume. I deal like we know Raswatokwa, foreign nationals who did all those things.
Even the one near Precious Rama Bilan.
Okay, sharp.
Still always from Mukume, just that why do they hate?
I get explaining.
Like our location yet.
Let me explain. And now the second one, what happened was we could say it's a family matter. This one.
We don't know. But I'm not discussing that. Back to this one.
You asked a question here why Mukume. So now I'm answering the question.
No, we don't know. We do know. I care about mother,
exact son, girlfriend. So I get this one is a family matter. I'm going to include that one, or precious. I get the one who got stabbed. Lona, I'm going to include
oh yeah.
Or oh yeah, what do you
do? I do get it.
So we cannot just conclude what's going on or while while all these situations again. Yeah, precious it did a couple of years ago again. And also this one, the girl who got her head chopped off. EDG after a couple of years. After this one, EDG. After we are EDG next week. And
Alona as the same thing.
As the same thing, exactly. This one recent last week. It's different from these two things. As much as
like the local bloody heater almost the entire globe won't be set.
Okay, God, Mukume,
because they happen there. Not all the fault a man who contributes.
Oh, God, to see. That's hard.
It's nobody Mukume.
Yeah. But you know what I think? Okay, check out the statement again. The girl was plus minus 16 years old again. If Vele she was plus minus 16 years old, that guy Khutšo is not the victim in this whole thing. Because the Nagal 99 man is 25 this year, which means
26.
Oh, 26 again. Because my 2012. Thank you, 26 again. So which means I wanna if she's 16, I'm gonna travel in South Africa, age of consent is 16 years old. You are relevant. One would grade 10 or would grade whatever, Marosega High School. Again, a 26-year-old guy, I got similar one over 16. Which means one who was being abused, we could say. Taken advantage of. And also, it seems like about a module this year. It seems like what
my question is why a minor I come to Mabet?
That's what I'm saying.
That late at night.
That's why I get this guy Khutšo. To me, he will never be the victim in this thing. Whether he got shot, whether he's dead or not, he's not, and he'll never be the victim in this one. Neither the victim get the mother and the thing, and the 16-year-old.
How so?
It seems like the mother was defending herself because the statement. I get apologize according to the statement.
He was holding the knife. But we don't know. The knife could have been planted.
according to that statement,
according to that statement, according to this statement, it's self-defense.
It's self-defense, exactly.
The motive here should shut the girlfriend.
You were going to run
and alone like a problem.
And I'm going to come on another thing, Corey, because of it seems like the girlfriend was shot. Corey, we can even go as far as what if Khutšo can tunjije the girlfriend? As you misses tunya sama mazala
or Khutšo the girlfriend yai betra aseka mazala.
Corey, there's so many speculation that we can make.
Because apparently when this Khutšo guy was taking drugs, he was on drugs.
I don't know, man.
So,
what I know about him, Corey, he's a troubled guy. He was a troubled guy. From high school, high school. Him himself, he was a troubled guy.
Was he the only child?
I think so. And also, I think even the father was not present. That could be another thing that could lead to Rwanda also. Fortunately. So now I stand on
that.
But
we can never base it on that.
I get
because but they do have fathers, Mara.
They still do these things. It's never an excuse for someone to behave like this just because of Havana time. Marna still stand on the fact that Khutšo is a victim in this. The fact that he's with a minor that puts out everything that wherever or in factor a minor, it deletes his victimhood if we give victim.
Victimhood.
If we give victim, for me, the fact that a minor, then that victimhood
so that also crashes a character.
Exactly.
As a victim, the only reason like fella just because of a binary minor.
No.
That too, yes. For me, I agree with you. Okay. For me, yes. Again, and add up again. The statement says that's another thing, which means by self-defense.
That's why we were not in that house.
That's why I base our opinions on that statement.
Mama Zala, you were victim, self-defense. I get about
it seems like what my.
What if you never tell him Pacola? I defend.
According to so I'm basing my opinions on that statement. Now I'm basing my opinions on that statement. Okay, everything that I say is that statement. So no so statement so we say about my. And then what did the mother do to retaliate?
I sent to retaliate.
Oh, to defend. Thank you for that. To defend herself, what did she do? Shot him.
So, Baba victim defend.
Baba victim because of bag defender. That's the reason why she is the victim. For me, that's the reason why she is. According to that statement,
even in court, she is the victim.
Hey, anebele karamotata self like a defender. Tonel. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Digest.
Give victim. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Nambile when our girlfriend ikaba victim.
Girlfriend because of girlfriend victim yaore ubilele statutory rape. I could say statutory rape.
A score lebilo gar ki double victim nyana.
At the same time bamutwinchije. Exactly. And also there'll never be a good enough reason. No so black again. You can get me angry as much as you could again. There should never be a reason I should lay my hand on you unless if you beat me and then I defend myself. That's the only reason I should put my hands on you. If you know so on raw and DID, that's never a good enough reason for me to beat you or anything. Unless when I'm clear and then I defend myself. I want so that girl, I don't think there'll never be. If you would check that, get that mamazala, then that mamazala because of there can never be a good enough reason or to mode.
Yeah.
Unless if you are self-defend. I want.
And funny thing, I asked somebody who knows about that case. Okay, sharp. Did she ever complain or lay a complaint?
Who, the mother or the
girl? In her workplace.
The mother or the mother? Oh, okay.
Or he's threatening me because surely it's not the first time it happened.
Is the mother?
She knows the law, and nobody no one knew. Or had differences to that point. To a point where she could actually lay a complaint like any other person.
You know, Mapudi Sabian from how I experience, from how I've been told, Mapudisa would do anything. Not all of them, of course, would do anything. Mara, when it comes to protecting their child, that will be the first thing that they'll go a chance they'll do it. Go this other guy, this other the father actually put his and then the son I shoplifting. I did shoplifting. Don't forget the father actually put his. And then what did that father do? I had to make a case. I want come one thing that they're going to do is to protect their children. I want the very same mother and the son again. Someone told me back in 2020 again, the son went to the enrichment classes in Morevi again, and then stole the mother's car. The mother came, police car, at a car from the child again, and then sharp. Couple of days passed. The son I was the car up and then I took this, and deliberately so. I went. Since
How
then,
do you know it was deliberate?
The person who told me when did he straight. So from then the mother said yes something
she could have.
Exactly. And then if she another thing we're not sure if she didn't do anything. Mara.
Not sure,
we just speculate.
And since come explain now long before but you mitigate or malato wa fokite well do tili no with
go finger there is no government and there is no law. The mother not even called TV. There's an update story.
South African law.
No, but by now children return to accept or everyone is gonna die and differently.
Yeah.
Come home
getting shot in the head.
Come home where bor, come home where choose, come home where Korea, come home where Makata, come home where surprise.
I wish you were right.
How would you want to die when?
Natural course.
Not just in a sleep and vibe. Yo, I don't want to be hit by something or blown up by something.
What would you do if you were told or tomorrow you are going to die? Or in this couple of hours that you are left with?
Yeah, I'll go on normal about my day.
Come on. You'll go normal. Like a day when I should yet.
Good certain music.
Hey, that is part of.
Again. What about your final meal? What would you have as your final meal?
The waffle sleep it.
Well, a BlaQ.
Pie and what?
Now we'll have cake. Just
Asian.
again.
Can I read?
Yeah.
This is an update, ne? A 49-year-old BlaQ Police Sergeant Constance Mosirudi stationed at BlaQ Police Station appeared today in the Morebeng Magistrate Court facing 2 counts of murder. Limpopo Police spokesperson Colonel Malesela Ledwaba says that on the 13th of February 2025 at BlaQ, the deceased persons, Khutšo, her son, and Naledi Monwa, that is the girlfriend to Khutšo, were shot and killed by Khutšo's mother. This was the day before Valentine's. The spokesperson Colonel Malesela Ledwaba says that both deceased persons were found with several gunshot wounds and were taken to the hospital. Colonel Malesela Ledwaba says that they succumbed to the injuries upon arrival, where after the incident, the accused then called the police and she was immediately arrested. The matter is postponed to 24th February 2025 for a formal bail application, and the accused remains in custody. Formal bail application for what?
For what?
She doesn't deserve to be out there.
I can't give it shame.
You
don't
don't shoot people.
If you go liar, when now you go lie, and
also she qualified born. Okay, check out the statement again. Ofoniki mapodisa bitshwarisa. So ibile bo mo fa bail that's obvious.
What defender libilo wa kitshwarisa.
Exactly. So no ikhumana bail.
I wonder what she said on the exact call.
How do I botsa re ke dile something gopela le teng it was simple.
And a lot of us who have received bails for much worse.
Again,
Yeah.
veteran, I wanna, and also, yeah, sharp. Yeah.
How do you feel about? Okay, what are your feelings towards this entire incident?
It's complicated because of analysis stupid, as we said. Problem your Khutšo nale maena same time tabilum. Ye ya rona le maena I can approve. And I get age of consent or not. Ka age ya ka 20, 25, 26. Ke mosomolo le rena ga dira thaka tsae ba ba 19, 20, 21. Why go down to 16? I like our soulmate yao, Muyemele nyana hole. Nambile ye ya on my ba muthinti ya bana. Ke kwisisa ba defender bana. Mara nkarata o kwa lebaka la rutile bya no like to begin with your mfetho a somonyo go thabo mma.
Yeah. That's it.
I could hear the argument.
Again.
Because I never like got tomorrow. Aisha, over Aisha. I could say you could talk to work up.
No clarity about what transpired.
Well, how about we attend the bail hearing at 24? Yeah,
Falavadumela.
First hand, you to record again. Hey, record that footage. I get a post. Hey, you don't have a flow. 24 February. Killing last killing.
Yeah,
18 for 18. 6 days later. Killing. To Wednesday or Monday. Monday, eh?
Is it?
It's Monday.
Tuesday, Monday.
Sorry, never will not it's a man,
Yo. I'm already confused.
Make it on.
It's a man, yeah. So another thing happened, why a teacher in Limpopo is accused of raping a grade 11 lad. So the story goes like, a 53-year-old teacher from Zivuko Secondary School in Nkuankoa in Tsanem is accused of impregnating a grade 11 pupil and having sexual relationships with 4 pupils. Yeah.
4?
Come on. Practically 5.
I just talk. Practically. No, we have a real problem.
Nambile
53.
A big case.
A big one. What I was school you know what I'm doing teaching again. So teaching on a little about says you can have degree accounted in ginger teaching again. Marifu on a say certificate. You are nothing. You are not a qualified teacher. So in that certificate thing,
it's like a license.
It's like a license. Thank you. The contract when it comes to loss of sleeping with the child with one school,
it's
very serious. One thing for sure, I got some for retirement, Zakela retirement. Serious. Next, I can see Kuman. And of course, the moment we were criminal record, you can never work anywhere. And now, as a 53-year-old, he only had 7 years to finish, which means that money I get you from whenever he started.
We forfeit.
We forfeited. I will completely come work.
Yeah.
Nana fail.
Galwa
And another grade level. They get a grade level. I was 16 years old. So imagine him as a 53-year-old being with a 16-year-old. How is that?
And I remember enough because of
it's not a problem anymore.
And funny enough, on my second grade 12, this other teacher slept with one at school. In your first week of Uvita school, your first week, the first drama core.
A male teacher.
A male teacher slept in one at school. Grade 12. And also, St. Bernard's is a scandal city, so I didn't hold completely. Like St. Bernard's is a scandal, sorry, when you're we million. Segadia once in 5 years. So when I went there, how is this even possible? What's going on? So it just been happening this thing out of my teacher at the school.
And from Khal.
From Khal.
I know. Even the male teacher for
I know. Married students at 16.
Damn.
She quit school and yeah.
Shit.
They know they're still together, they have kids. Mara,
yeah, but a doctor.
No. The guy was a teacher.
Very similar. Mara ya BlaQ Asia.
They're still together. Mara when just Lena.
16 years.
And then she quit school, came here.
What do you like? What you want? Come on, then throw it around. What do you like?
I'm just telling you. Exist. No, where's Sarutumai?
I don't
know.
So
Marke from Khale. Hence Kirani
Are you protecting
Yes.
why? A woman protecting a child rapist? Yeah,
But they're still together, they are fine, they have kids.
no, I'm trying to make you room push again now.
It has happened from Khali. You know, I get Badala, Ibabanyala, Ban.
Mara ka mokgwa ish lona ish ke molao ya ish
No, come down on the pension. They're still together.
molao wa o jela bana ba e banna o sa apply
Sorry,
I told you today.
Sorry, Irish. No soldier, BlaQ, she's in her prime. She's going to go for older men. Renata Gatarina. I reward because of Reban. Now, Rena, when we get to a 25-year-old BlaQ. But you know about extreme boy below the age.
Mara, women were just
victimized.
From early ages because they believe or they've reached their womanhood and whatever. Baba, when 12 years. It's still happening in maybe Indian cultures.
Muslim culture. So, when a woman can go to the period at 12 years old sometimes. But doesn't mean you
that's how it has been from Khal and it's still continuing.
So is there any way to stop it?
No, if we have to stop it, we must start working on it. Because 100 years or 1,000 years, it will take the same years. It has taken.
Is it possible? Why can't we just make age of consent 21?
Whatever before we family out, turn to show at the beginning of Melao year Skomota when I suggest.
I just feel like
no opinion near neck
I'm doing this module we are like the laws.
Sorry.
So it explains the exact same thing that you're saying, Irish. Or rules, the rules and there are laws. But before making those laws, they look at things like what people believe in. Because no pass a law doesn't favor that. Understand?
Le boundary culture, whatever ukumana di na kongwa. On this group they are allowed or the silayon.
Why?
Because of culture now are allowed, it's illegal.
So can we say but while 12 years because of is their culture?
If it's another thing or some para.
No, it's all why so. It's mating. We are humans, we can talk, we can build, we can make. It doesn't mean we are not animals. We mate at the end of the day. That's why, like, for example, okra maybe almost same as men, okra I miss at the same time or actually more than 2 people. That's called mating.
We can give example of the animals. Mara, animals, one thing they'll never do is to mate with a minor. That's one thing animals will never do. Minor
have you seen apes have you seen monkeys and have you seen the minors?
Exactly, they don't do that.
Cause whatever monkey once it like it's of my one ufita mulrinia stopper I say one ke monna bya o ba ke mosadi I understand like Rena so I show me so.
Don't you think somehow it's our nature, like
yona o ka fa reason ka moganano
okay.
Because a city in nature over a culture also more temporal yona o ra hore
temporal modimo ya
wa kwisia over isini modimo mother nature because of I what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? Purpose of life is to uphila bona reproduce undia wa phela child.
That's the purpose of life.
Tete dingwe re ke phatjana tete.
We are missing the point.
Wa kwisia
le bone Skomota re finally una le reality show.
I've seen snippets on Facebook.
Since I want an announcement or your diva.
So before we call up, like a the long-awaited reality show on Tawang Skomota Sefala has been released. This publication has been informed that the cancellation of the show was due to the channel and Skomota's team failure to agree on terms. It is alleged that Skomota's team demanded about 1 million from Moja Love channel in order to proceed with shooting. Okay, sharp. Now my thing is, well, Skomota that is interesting.
For pub lives. I've seen snippets on Facebook.
Because first of all, it's in order to throw a shit at talented.
Hey,
asking fool. Like I don't try to skillful.
Does he have Down syndrome, that guy?
No. One chai sharp, yeah.
It's
another sharp.
And I feel like he's not aware of his surroundings.
At sometimes he
why sorry he's not aware of himself?
Like
and things he says like they make sense.
Mara o sebesha pra o sebesha pula ka rutsule something so one question
mental
like you can treat temporary I say no re ke ntwe
ke jela tsa de tshwara dile se ile taba re go de tshwara dile
I hold it down. It's like load shedding.
That's funny. It continues to state that Skomota started first grade at the age of 14, where he was pushed until he reached grade 7, which he failed to finish because he tried to touch the teacher inappropriately. This is according to his girlfriend's words on the reality show.
Mara, to be honest, the reality show, I'm not the
That's it.
So Liana was a come talela pela.
It's not like Kiko Pela stage where that's not the actual life again. They're staged. So we're really staged.
Mara
while they live their life.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, the reality show, if the life is too boring, it comes to a point where there is the drama. Because
to make it interesting.
Because of it, over shoot some so I groove,
I groove.
I turn the papalas at dia, no, the whole day. What not real bar?
Yeah.
Now we do sorry at 14 years we did grade 1. Can I while you were 6 years old, 5 years old? Where were some school in the
maybe he couldn't talk yet. Because that he started a lot.
Wow.
5 no more.
And also, when this thing in South Africa, we don't have so many special schools. When we only have one special school.
Have we officially declared Skomota like special?
Hey, and I declare him in terms of according to this again. He went to school for 14 years again. And then he was pushed from grade 1 to grade 7. Born special again. regardless conclude regardless if you are mutual half or something.
Like
so let's just use the word special for this case. Someone already who has been pushed from grade 1 to grade 7, and also I la teacher. That one is actually special. That one is really special.
Based on that story,
I get
special.
So I think they should have took him to a special school. The problem is, Ronaldo also earned a special school. What do we think? The college about half.
Disabled,
exactly.
Because like for so long. That's why everybody fear because they are not designated.
Exactly.
So Baba Takan Chakamoka, they are not put according to their differences or
my cousin
similarity.
My cousin went to a special school. She got a slow school, and then was a special school. You won't believe if I were to tell you right now. So she graduated from VET, and now she's doing her honors. I want lighter from special school.
See what the system does.
Exactly.
It measures the capabilities, skills.
This is one.
Somebody once said, why do they force a fish to climb a tree?
That's a rhetorical question.
Okay. Why would understand? Now we are different. We have different capabilities, but the system expects us to be the same, to have the same capabilities.
We can never
it
be
expects
the same.
the exact same things from Ranakambo.
It measures only one thing.
And you know what I hear about the schooling system is measure intelligence on how much you can remember. This
on how much you can memorize.
When I get memorize, when you memorize something, it means you're going to remember it.
It's the main thing of learning. We learn.
You have the capabilities to learn.
I believe
we don't come now. We can't have the capability to learn the schools, things that are in the school system that are in our classes.
I believe the best thing to do again. I can remember something, but what's the use of remembering something that I don't understand?
They are teaching you for you to learn it and know it.
Exactly.
Capabilities.
I understand it. Okay, let's say so I'm a genius. Level 7 genius. As the genius that I am. My brain is too strong that I can memorize those things. But what's the use of me memorizing those things while I don't understand them?
You are learning them. Masala or we learn them. We understand them.
But you do know that some people around they can know something and not understand it.
Your work is another thing.
Memorizing.
Your work is another thing.
Learning and understanding.
Now my point to
another thing.
Let's make the education system in a way where everyone gets to understand this thing. Not just learning.
And Mara, not to end on that. I think school is sharp. Come hospital is sharp. You know what? It's unfortunate to Rabana. But mentally to know like worry, but to memorize, but to learn. Like what shall it we learn? 1 + 2, like 1 + 2 kin.
That's a real question.
True. What? Why it's even?
Why it's
I memorize?
How I
memorize? Why it are different?
Okay, sharp. I hear you guys both. Did you know learners right now? If what's in a class in Savannah, good morning class.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you, class?
I'm fine. How are you, man?
Did you know if you ask them lo jo dira rona ba se go dira rona? Na experienced.
Bangwe o tsore ka mka moka ba lo ba ka se ba o se itse ba memorize it.
Ke ntwe ke ya pa.
They are failing to learn. But when they have learned,
that's what they are failing to learn again. But then now
because they don't have the same
at the point ona la teacher amabili na la teacher ala ba class na kwatlile ba wala teacher ala out a ruta ka enthusiasm o jempile re ba ruta ka enthusiasm mo kushisha like what
you can hear
compared to the teacher allowed that class in what we love and listen
enthusiasm that I know that
because whatever you did you allow what ka enthusiasm ntwela we root up because of why rata onyo kore le kwishishi al root ka ore o le botsa ore puku direne na mbilele na ya lobala wa le botsa ore ntwekini itwisiseni ifale itwisisi botsisana wa kwisha vele le teacher le lengwe le ta classini le okay le a bona mo ba ngwa delay na ke bala mo abala le itwisisa mas
plus bana ba school
sharp so bona ba kwela pele ba try we interpreter ka na mbile ba kwela pele wa kwisha different cause you allow no tag class na bala puku are okay ya no bala mo alfa homework ichai you know mo wa make sure like understand that alfa the perspective different idea re khathisenyana e be botsinyana so
easy to digest
yeah ko risk ba difficult risk no ba system
ba hard pill to follow
because of anti ulena if wa kphina
of course na just so Skomota whatever that is doing right now ya mo berekela go reality shows are baragane no so ke rena ke ba re no di reality show ka lena ke wa re fa 1 million no million raisha ke mo ka chain you are done
ba batla
once contract
no Khutšo
for example like the Kardashians again
ba batla once ever since
ba patela once per season ya me chain
per season
okay sorry
so
once per season ya me chain
and when they make more than that
but to flop gore chances are a season 2 ka se bona what are you going to eat. And I know Skomota is not getting booked like he used to. I don't even know if he's getting booked at all.
People have outgrown him. There's always something trendy.
It was a problem about reality show.
That's why I'm hoping he's doing well in whatever thing that he's doing right now.
Maybe you're on a reality show. It was something,
it took me to another level. It's just that South Africa is fast.
Because there's a lot going on.
South Africa is fast.
Because it's difficult again. Like, what's about Popper? Unfortunately, I have not talent or I have not the skills.
They're just popping.
They're popping.
And once you pop,
and then you fail. You drop.
That's
how the game is. And then I think him being on TikTok helps him a lot.
Yeah.
Like he's actively on. Like
on TikTok. Mara.
He's still up on the charts.
Which charts? I can't wait to have a BlaQ on the podcast again. I'm sorry. Have you ever smashed a tsekelekena?
Yeah.
Because
sometimes I wonder, like, is he aware of what sex is? Like actual sex?
we said the more question 12 ka msimana wa that size o ka consider mo fa sex o marara.
You are the lady here.
Cause man difficult.
No, yeah, because of Abu Bunum Kabola Rufita moment.
So some things are not realistic.
Well, they are. Evan.
Mara yana yo ono diabana
Utaba bayana black cat and Muhaga Mahana Muhaga.
Yeah, no bana. I ke sure mara na ke nana re no bana. Wow, kare ai nai. I kra rometse.
So something happened in Pitori, I think. A story said the police. Am I? Another story is right now.
Let me see.
I don't think I.
About the club or the club?
The club. We gotta get a screenshots of the wrong story here. Here we go. The police for at least in connection. Oh yeah, Kison. The police are searching for at least 8 people in connection with allegations of assault and compelled rape at Zanzo Bar and Lodge in Pretoria. According to the police spokesperson, Brigadier Athleta Mate, Family Violence, Self-Protection and Social Saroba. Compale. We got a head no, okay? We go check out.
According to police spokesperson Brigadier Athleta Mate, Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences Unit is investigating a slew of charges, including compelled rape, assault, criminal injury, intimidation, and kidnapping. Following a call by the SAPS for victims to come forward, the SAPS confirms that only 3 victims aged 20, 21, and 22 reported at the Brooklyn police station on Monday evening, Mate said. According to the victims, they were a group of 5 friends who were subjected to the abuse. Police are confident that the other 2 victims will be traced and their statement will also be included in the docket, she added.
What do you think, when I'm black?
I've seen the videos, I've seen the pictures, I've heard the voice notes. I think it's a pity that was recorded because I don't think it was the first time it's happening in clubs. Behind the scenes. We know how.
Can you give a brief of what was going on in the videos?
Basically, there were 3 guys. 3 or 4. I don't remember very well. And then they were naked and they were forced to take bottles and do themselves at the back. And they were forced to scream and scream nicely. Yeah. On video.
Damn.
So, you know why? Barry, because they failed to pay their bill.
I know what happened to...
They drank, they ordered alcohol. Like in these clubs, you order alcohol and then the waitress comes and takes your beer. When you're done drinking or when you're almost done.
Don't have mine.
They
see, they saw Rawa, this generation is too wicked. You guys will do it for TikTok, or you do it like for content.
Well, to go, I want that I understood our generation is fucked up.
Yeah.
But to go as far as
take empty bottles and do themselves.
Do themselves.
At the back.
Damn.
Guys.
Or like
insert the bottles inside the...
Like
do themselves.
Corona bottles. You do yourselves at the back and you scream nicely like something is happening, something nice is happening.
Amar, to be honest, it's a fair punishment.
Sexual assault can never be a fair punishment.
Why did you drink the alcohol?
That I understand.
Actually, you assaulted yourself.
No, you made me. You forced me to do something that I don't want to do.
You knew that's why you agreed.
Sexual assault can never be a good punishment. Wow. BlaQ, no, so you didn't preach to the podcast. Okay, sharp. Chia, they think inside of you can punish. That's a good thing just because of
they stole. They
Mara,
failed to pay.
Again, but there have to be a better one. Why
That's not a suitable example.
It can never be suitable.
Mara, are arguing in a different direction.
Yeah.
If he like by the a suitable punishment game.
Go back to Arisa for theft. That's the best thing to do.
Papa, no, it doesn't work.
Mara,
Okay,
sharp.
But are they applicable for theft?
Hey, you agree with you? Okay, sharp. Now, so the punishment was applicable. This one, the sexual assault.
No, chance.
Well, are you still standing on your own 2 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, sharp. Now let me continue again. Since you guys you agreed, now you change your minds again.
Mara, before you continue, it's a pity incident. It was recorded.
Oh, okay.
Taken,
it's a pity.
It's a pity.
Whether the incident was recorded
like
or not.
This every single day.
Again, but then
in taverns. Just that they are not recorded and.
Whether recorded or not, is still a pity. It's a pity the situation was recorded.
It's a pity.
Whether
because
recorded
now
or
people
not.
act
So
surprised.
Are you saying it's not pity when it's not recorded?
Yeah.
How? So which one is better? I get putting your business eligible for closure completely, or just losing a couple of thousands that you can make in another weekend. Which one is better? Because now business are not because of this.
They don't care.
Are you saying
because
you wouldn't care?
It's a cultural club. What I'm trying to the message I'm trying to drive home. These are the things that happen in clubs. Like it's club lifestyle. It's just that this one incident was recorded and leaked.
Now let's look at
But it's not like, even though given 12 hours I posted, still a bit of ideally will settle.
Sure. Now let's look at it this way.
So the guys because they've been happening. The police knows about it, so they are bribed. Like it's a whole
it doesn't make it right.
Exactly. It doesn't make it right. It's just that it's normalized and even our police system or our whatever system, it's not.
Now let's look at it this way.
As consistent as.
No, so this guy's not give the easiest way. Losing those couple of thousands, they can still make them back. Now their business is eligible for closure. Now there is Soela Oberekada. Soela is still a student, home is struggling. Now this business is college, which means Soela has an umbrella.
And Soela Oberekada.
Exactly.
But when the matter goes to court, like it's things that
can be seen. So when I just because of it was not recorded, just because it was pity, while they could have done a simple thing, this money we can still make it back.
No, I was just saying, said Laure, it's a pity it went to the public.
Whether it went to the public
a
pity for them.
A pity for those that theirs are not in public.
Yes.
Mara, no, it's not a pity. They must be humiliated for what they did. Mara, it doesn't justify for it to happen.
Now, I wanna part of humiliation. I agree with that one. But there's a but in this, but not the but in the videos. They should have humiliated them in a different manner. Not this way.
And what's the right way? Like, if you
not take the law into their hands.
Not sexually assault
I get if motho wa utswe tšwa mo tshwarisa
or o ka give by the into simple ke ba do ba phara ka di-shampoo ke ba too simple
o tshwana le motho wa to utswa gae
simple
mo tshwarisa
oi bona
ai ra o tshwanetse o ra o no be bjalo
no fe trauma you woman man
those gents are so
what traumatized when they are man
I feel
one thing for sure they'll never do it again
but that's for alcohol bruh why you stay home if you don't have money
no, but those guys are not
guys,
victims
stay home if you don't have
those
money
guys
to
are
buy
not
booze,
victims
buy alcohol
stay
to
home
avoid beating yourself with bottles.
#stay home
If you don't have money
we are getting close to 3 p.m. and we want to do another one. So, it's how
stay home.
Let's continue.
Stay home.
I feel fitting.
Eh, ke no a ke re marela na ke re tshwanetse re ende re ka se so
re ka se do with la pa ke and also tshwanetse re ke di space ka re food
yeah mara man mpotsen ka mama buruela rena ilo di ene
wa le ba chance bale le ba ka re
ba ile USA ba ile
embassy ai no matter what they do again only few will leave. One thing I can promise you,
it's mine.
5 years max. 5 years max. They'll be back here.
It's very mine.
They'll be back. Exactly. So bala choose bala 5 years max they'll be back.
Lona wana. What's died in me and government
the government is not wrong man. Listen to what
government is so weak. I've seen
it's so weak.
The video really this foreigner guy because we are able to work in the municipality. So
this African guys drama. Could offer the brief thing of what the bill is saying, expropriation of land. This bill simply says again, in Joburg right now, and of course so many buildings have been hijacked. Those buildings belong to the city of Johannesburg. What the government is going to do is they are going to take those buildings back. Kita city of Joburg again. So they are not supposed to pay anyone. If you think you are the landlord here, fuck off because this is our building. Again, sharp. And then there are lands that don't have an owner. Again, like not the farm, just the land. South Africa is a very huge place. Again. So you can find land anywhere. Those land are not the owner. What government is saying, we are going to take this land, since this land doesn't belong to anyone. Or patela money to a land I own. Exactly. So whenever the government is going to take the farm, you cannot take someone else from their private property. No, so the government actually it's like that's impossible. So and one thing about America right now, America as we speak is one of the most expensive countries in the world. South Africa being the cheapest country in the world right now. So you cannot go from buying bread at 10 rand. 10 rand of bread $5. These are two different things. Not forgetting $1 is equal to 18 rand. So $1 to 5 18 rand to 5 that's crazy business for me to read that while you are having. And also white people in South Africa have the best life ever. I don't think we're in the world there are white people who are not privileged like white South Africans.
Yeah.
I want so much chance about you, Didia. That's why I get 5 years is enough. After Trump, I'm going to offer asylum in America. Maraga so for plug your dula. And I got so for a farm that you used to own in South Africa. Kabawa washi. I got so for exactly. So did you know American then expropriated that land that they left. So you come Khano. Irish, do you have anything else to add?
No, sir.
BlaQ. Now I think what I'm done now. Now we're just waiting for the guy to pitch. So from us, the Madhouse Compilation Podcast, BlaQ is sitting right there. Irish is sitting right here. I'm sitting here. New week, new podcast.
Bye-bye.
We out.